There's something special on the inside of you, and it's time for you to manifest. There's purpose, there's goals, there's ministry, there's a calling. And it's time for you to become everything God has designed and created you to be. Got my brother, Pastor Michael. Hallelujah. My sister, Pastor San Frank.
Welcome to Manifestation Monday with Coach K. I am Coach K. On Facebook, I'm asking you to like and share. On YouTube, I'm asking you to subscribe, to like, and to share. Because every time you like the video, it puts the video into the algorithm so that if you're blessed by it, other people will be blessed by it as well. We are in the Crisis Produces series, and we're on number 5. Promotion produces increase. And I think that maybe next week I will tell you what all 9 processes of crisis are, so that you can know where we're coming from with all of these different people that we're studying. And we are studying right now the life of David, and we are in 1 Samuel 23. 1 Samuel 23. So in verse 1, I'm going to read that, and the rest I'm going to tell the story. So I want you to go back and read 1 Samuel 23. It says, "Then they told David, saying, Behold, the Philistines fight against Keilah, and they rob the threshing floors." We could go real deep into that. However, I wanted to answer the question, what is the threshing floor? The threshing floor is a place of separation and revelation. A place where the harvest was prepared by separating the grain from the useless straw for the purpose of exposing and collecting the most valuable part of the crop. So sheaves of grain would be opened up and the stalks spread across the threshing floor. Pairs of donkey or oxen, sometimes cattle or horses, would be walked around and around, dragging a heavy threshing board behind them to tear the ears of grain from the stalks and loosen the grain itself from the husks. After this threshing process, the broken stalks and grain were collected, then thrown up in the air with a wooden winnowing fork or a winnowing fan. The chaff, which is the short torn straw, will fall some distance away, while the heavier grain would fall at the winnower's feet. The grain could be further cleansed after that. So I don't want you to forget this part, because we're coming back to it. So in verses 2 and 4, David inquired or asked the Most High for instruction, and Most High answered. The men that were with David were afraid, so David went back to the Most High and asked again. The Most High gave him instruction and assured him of victory. It gave them confidence because the victory was theirs. Point number 1, always ask the Most High for direction. When the people who are with you are afraid, it's wise to go back to the Most High for more clarity. When people around you are fearful, you can get instruction from the Most High, and they can affect or infect you with their fear. Or you can go back and ask the Most High again. He told David the same thing and added what was needed to take fear and doubt away from his men. When you're about to battle, there is no room to be scary. The victory is yours in the final outcome. Don't be afraid. The Most High is with you, and he will never leave nor forsake you. In verse 6, it makes mention of someone bringing an ephod to David. And an ephod is a priest's garment. So in chapters 7 and 8, King Saul believed that the Most High was giving David over to him because he found out that David was in Keilah and sent his soldiers for war to go down to capture David and his men. Remember, Most High Spirit left Saul when David was anointed. So he was thinking that the Most High was on his side against David. King Saul was hot on David's trail. So number 2, when people have created you as a monster in their own mind, it's their problem really and not yours. People who operate without the Most High Spirit yet think that they still have him in that way appear to be and are and can be mentally ill. And their thinking and how they operate is off kilter, off balance, not on point, and out of order. Being without the Most High Spirit has folk thinking that they're right and they're dead wrong. They think what they're thinking about you is who you are. And you might even believe that and have thought that at a time. What did the Most High say concerning you is what you need to be aware of and keep prevalent and keep first in your mind. Most of us have been here in some way, shape, or form where we were off. We just weren't thinking right, doing right, seeing right, talking right. Thank the Most High for deliverance and the infilling of his Spirit. Hallelujah. So if y'all will go read verses 9 through 14, David knew that Saul plotted evil against him. So he went into prayer. He asked Most High, what is about to happen here? Most High answered David both times. He asked specific questions. And Most High only answered what David asked. First question was, will Saul come down here? Most High said he will come down. Question 2 is, will the men of Keilah surrender me and my men to Saul? Most High said they will. So David took his 600 men and got out of there. Smart move. Saul stopped his pursuit of David in Keilah because he found out that he escaped. Number 3, Most High will answer what you ask only and only tell you the part you need to know. Just enough light for the step that we're on. Because you got to understand that if we know what's coming on the next step, we might not take the step. All we can handle is the light for what's happening in our life right now. If he tells us too much, we might not move when we should. We might get stuck and we might even give up. Like every week when I'm studying for Manifestation Monday, I usually don't, I study 2 chapters. The chapter that I'm supposed to do and the chapter for the next time. However, when I read it this week, chapter 24 was so good, I wanted to do 2 chapters. However, the Most High said, just do what I said. Because chapter 24 to me is the good part. However, all of it is the good part. Don't do what you want, do what I say. It's important that we move with the Most High in obedience, because it's better than sacrifice. And obedience is also the highest form of worship. A little side note, we sacrifice ourselves to go through more. We sacrifice ourselves to go through more than what the Most High planned for us when we disobey. Obedience is better. You'll get the lesson still if you sacrifice. However, obedience is the better part. Like wheat on the threshing floor, it's a controlled environment by the Most High. It's a specified, it's like a marksman hitting its mark kind of situation. When you get into the process of the Most High, it's a controlled environment. You're aware that you're in this process and that you have to go through these things and that it's producing, that the crisis, hallelujah, is producing. And when I was studying this, I took me a moment to worship him. Hallelujah for the controlled environment. Thank you, Most High, for the process. Thank you for being aware when we're in the process and listening for your voice and listening for instruction and coming to you for direction. Hallelujah. When the enemy is hot on our trail, thank you, Most High. Thank you, Most High. So Saul stopped his pursuit, King Saul, in Keilah of David. However, not his pursuit of David as a whole. Most High did not give David into the hand of Saul, so King Saul is still hot on his trail. So verses 16 through 18, when Jonathan met David in the woods to encourage him, Jonathan is King Saul's son. He let David, his friend, know that his father would not find him and not to be afraid. So he said again that David would be king over Israel and that his father knew that, and that he, Jonathan, would be second in command. He knew, King Saul knew this. They made a covenant that day before the Most High. David stayed in the woods and Jonathan went home. Number 4, your true friends meet you where you are when the Most High sends them to you. They're your biggest encouragers to stay on course. So, in verses 19 through 29, go back and read. The Ziphites report to Saul about David's whereabouts. King Saul kept pursuing David and David kept escaping him. So point number 5, when the enemy is hot on your trail, you can rest assured when you're in the Most High's will and in the Most High's process and being obedient that Psalm 27 is for you too. Psalm 27, you can say this with David. The Most High is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Woo! Hallelujah. The Most High is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though a host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing, hallelujah, have I desired of the Most High, and that will I seek after, and that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Most High all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Most High, and to inquire in his temple. For hallelujah, in the time of trouble, glory to the Most High God, he shall hide me in his pavilion, in the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me upon a rock. And now shall mine head be lifted, because that was called the rock of escape when David got away from King Saul. And now shall mine head be lifted up above mine enemies round about me. Therefore will I offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, yea, I will sing praises unto the Most High. Hear, O Most High, when I cry with my voice. Have mercy also upon me, and answer me. When thou saidest, seek my face, my heart said unto thee, thy face, Most High, will I seek. Hide not thy face far from me. Put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast been my help. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O Most High of my salvation. When my father and my mother forsake me, then the Most High will take me up. Teach me thy way, O Most High, and lead me in a plain path because of mine enemies. Deliver me not over unto the will of mine enemies, for false witnesses have risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. I had fainted, hallelujah, unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Most High in the land of the living. Wait on the Lord and be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Most High. It has to come forth. It has to manifest. We call it forth. It's gonna manifest. We declare and decree it in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ. You can see it. It's the vision that the Most High God gave you. It's got to manifest. I can see it. Can't you see it? It's already yours. I see it. Woo! Hallelujah! I won't let go. You better hold on. Hold on to God and change your hand. The Most High is with you. He will never leave nor forsake you. I've been waiting for such a long time for this. Thank you, Most High. Keep holding on. Keep living. And here's the result. Hallelujah. Thank you, Father. Thank you. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. You are. God, receive it in your spirit. Hallelujah. Declare that you are what the Most High God designed you to be. And no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And every tongue that rises up against you in judgment. You and how you live it for the Most High.